up to $731,000. How to explode your wealth. This is Sugar Mama TV. Hi everyone, welcome back to Sugar Mama TV. I am financial planner Canna Campbell, and today I want to talk to you about 5 different ideas to help your wealth explode. So let's waste no time at all. And by the way, this is Giuseppe. He's 11 years old. All right, so we all know that the gap between the rich and the poor is getting bigger and bigger. It's harder and harder to catch up or stay afloat. And the reason why this gap is getting bigger and bigger is one simple concept: scale of capital. You see, if you take person A who has $10,000 and wants to invest it, and they invest it for 10 years, getting a return of 8.5%, they'll have about $23,326 odd at the end of that period. They are $13,000 richer. However, if you take person B who has $10 million to invest in exactly the same investment, the same returns, and the same time frame, they will have $23,326 odd thousand. They are $13 million richer off. They've taken the same risks, they've invested for the same period of time, yet they are $13 million richer, whereas person A is only $13,000 richer. So how do we help make this gap smaller? So here are 5 ideas to know and understand that you can consider applying to your own financial journey to help your wealth explode. Number 1, time. We all know the sooner you start investing, the better. But let me show you how much better off you will be. Say Jill invests $10,000, earning say 7.5%. She uses a set and forget strategy. Over the period of say 20 years, she'll have just over $44,500 saved up. Whereas Jack decides to delay a little bit, is subject to the lifestyle creep and delays starting to save for about 10 years. Now, when Jill is collecting her $44,000, Jack will only have about $21,000. So by Jack delaying his investing strategy, he has cost himself over $23,000. So take this as your sign to start investing today. Idea number 2 is to invest, but invest on a regular basis. Frequency and consistency here is key. If we take the same example with $10,000 starting amount and have a regular investment plan of say $500 per month, over the next 20 years, that portfolio could be worth, using the same return, up to $321,000. Also, by investing on a regular basis, you are dollar cost averaging, which helps reduce the overall risk because you are regularly investing through a moving market. It takes the stress out of trying to pick the best moment to invest by spreading your entry price over a period of time. And it also is a very healthy financial habit to maintain. Idea number 2 is to consider gearing. Now, I'm a financial planner, and you need to understand the importance between good debt and bad debt. Bad debt is things like credit card debt, but good debt is debt that actually helps you build your wealth by increasing your ability to access and purchase growing passive income sources, capital growth opportunities, and of course, some potential tax savings along the way. So if we take again this same strategy of $10,000, but we also include a regular gearing plan, where it's not just $500 per month investments, but it's matched dollar for dollar with a regular gearing plan. So $1,000 per month is going into this investment portfolio. Over the course of 20 years, assuming obviously everything is reinvested just like all the other examples, that portfolio could be worth up to $642,000. Idea number 4 is to look at your risk. Now, I would never recommend someone invest outside of their risk profile. However, there is a lot to say about educating yourself and making smart, intelligent investment decisions that you know and understand before you implement them. Now, what I'm talking about is the idea of potentially including more two-dimensional assets. Two-dimensional assets are assets that are naturally very volatile over the short to medium term, but they provide long-term capital growth benefits and long-term income opportunities. These two things combined can get your money potentially working harder for you. And typical examples of two-dimensional assets are international shares, domestic shares, and property. Now, if we were to marginally increase your return from 7.5% to say 8.5% net, that $642,000 could actually instead be worth over $681,000. And then idea number 5 is to take a long-term buy and hold approach to investing. You see, a lot of people try and time the market and become a bit of a stockbroker, online share trader. They're bouncing in and out of stocks. Now, the problem with this is you are constantly triggering capital gains tax, which erodes your returns, or worse, you're actually crystallizing capital losses if you make a bad investment decision. You're also paying a lot of brokerage along the way. Now, the Warren Buffett philosophy is very much about long-term buy and hold. And if you take this approach where you just simply accumulate, and you never actually sell, which means your wealth is protected from the eroding impact and effects of tax, brokerage, and you are applying those same principles about increasing your risk where you have a growing passive income stream, but more importantly, a long-term growing passive income stream, where, for example, your income is growing on average, say, up to 5% per annum. That same investment portfolio could be worth up to $731,000. So there you have it. I have shown you 5 ideas that could potentially turn your $10,000 into $731,000. Now, it goes without saying, always make sure you understand what you are doing before you do it. If you are stuck, always reach out and ask for help from a licensed financial planner. And if you haven't already, make sure you grab a copy of Mindful Money, because I explain exactly how to do this and why you should be doing this. Now, please make sure you are following my YouTube channel, because I'm already working on my 3rd book, which is purely focused around investing in Australian industrial shares, which is going to be jam-packed with so many ideas, sources of inspiration, and instructions to help make this happen in your life. So we can help bridge that gap and create a fair and even level playing field when it comes to building wealth, where everyone has all the same opportunities to get ahead financially and have authentic financial freedom in their life. This is Sugar Mama TV.